Hello and welcome to Bake and Cook with Passion. I hope you're ready to enjoy another wonderful recipe from the Back of the Box series. The recipe in this video is coming from the back of White Lily Baking Flour Bag. I don't get paid to promote White Lily flour, but I do think it's a great flour for baking cakes. Now, what did I think about the recipe? Well, you'll have to watch the video and see. In the meantime, heat your oven to 325. Coat a 10-inch fluted tube pan with nonstick spray or butter and flour and set aside. Now, if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. But if this is your first time, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and even share. Now let's get started. Combine apples, chopped pecans, and cinnamon in a medium bowl. Toss to coat it, and then set it aside. Make sure your apples have been peeled and diced into small pieces. You don't have to use one kind of apple. You can use different varieties of apples for this recipe. Just make sure that they're baking apples. In another medium bowl, stir the flour, baking powder, and salt together until it is well blended. In a large mixing bowl, add the sugar. If you have a few lumps, just mix it and set the bowl aside. In another bowl, add your eggs, oil, and vanilla, and mix well. Add your egg mixture to the bowl of sugar and mix well using a hand mixer. Of course, you can use your stand mixer for this as well. Once the sugar and egg mixture has been blended well, gradually start to add the flour mixture. Once the mix has been well blended, stop and scrape the sides and the bottom of the bowl. You want to make sure that you incorporate all the dried pieces. Once that's done, mix for one last time. Now this is our last step before baking. You're going to fold in the apple mixture. Wow, that looks so beautiful, and actually it smells so good with the cinnamon. Now remember, folding is not a stir. It's just coming up from the bottom over to the top, just to make sure that we've got all the apples mixed into our cake batter. Spread the batter evenly into a 2-pan. Bake 1.5 hours or until the toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Your oven should be preheated at 325 degrees. Check your cake 10 to 15 minutes early. Oven temperatures do vary. While the cake is baking, let's make our butter pecan glaze. This is a really easy recipe. In a small pan, bring the butter, brown sugar, and cream to a boil. Cook on medium heat for about 3 minutes, making sure that you stir frequently. Remove from the heat and add the powdered sugar and the vanilla. Stir until it is smooth. Add the pecans. You can do halves. I decided to do dice. And stir until it is combined. Our cake is ready. Remove from the oven and let it cool completely on a wired rack. Once it is cool, remove from the pan onto a serving plate. Here comes the yummy part. Now let's take that butter pecan glaze and drizzle it all over our apple cake. Now I decorated the top of my apple cake with some pecan dust, but you can also use pecan halves. What did I think of this wonderful, delicious apple cake? I thought it was awesome. Now I do have a few tips. Make sure you use baking apples such as green, Honeycrisp, or Pink Lady apples. Instead of 2.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, go ahead and do 3. You can substitute butter pecan sauce with a store-bought caramel sauce if you'd like. Now you'll have caramel apple cake. This is a great recipe for autumn and for fall, so make sure you consider it for this Thanksgiving menu. It's easy to make, it has a great presentation, and best of all, it tastes delicious. Thank you for watching Bake and Cook with Passion. I hope you enjoy my Back of the Box series. If you have not subscribed, please do so. It helps me to bring more videos like this to you.